What's up, Monstars? Mikey Monstar here with our Monstar Minute Tips. Today I wanted to focus on my post-workout shake and why I choose Post-Edge and continue to choose Post-Edge daily for my post-workout shake supplementation. Why use Post-Edge over what you're using now? Science is quite simple. Now, I'm not going to go shoving protein shakes down your throat because if you've been following me, you know that I prefer to get my proteins and nutrients from real-based food. However, there was a very specific time that my body, I feel personally, responds to a protein shake over food. And that's right after the gym. And honestly, I'm not that hungry after a heavy training session, unless it's a really long one. So slamming down my BCAAs or my protein shake that has BCAAs, it allows me to refuel during my training and provides proper nutrients and the micronutrients it needs to keep pushing and start the recovery process. And with there being so many products out there, why did I go with Post-Edge? Well, first off, the team is a bunch of nerds, really jack nerds. The team is basically a bunch of doctors who have seen firsthand how shitty, low-quality products can destroy your insides. And second off, it really does replace 9 products in one. When they approached me to sell me Post-Edge, they didn't just send me tubs of it. They actually met with me, sat me down, and went over each ingredient in detail. And you can see it in their eyes that they really did believe in their products. And they let the science speak for themselves. Post-Edge contains 25 grams of protein per serving with no amino spiking whatsoever. Not many people know this, but companies in the past have been caught adding aminos rather than true whey protein, to cheat the test. So no bullshit here with Post-Edge. It's 100% whey protein isolate. And, what makes that so special? It is how they process the protein. The process which the protein is filtered. It's called the cold processed cross-flow ultra microfiltration enzymatic optimization process. And on top of that, they have Vasitol to double the muscle protein synthesis. They also use 7.5 grams of BCAAs with 2.5s of leucine. Now, the standard condition is 2 to 1 to 1. Post-Edge uses 4 to 1 to 1. And their BCAAs are vegan and does not have duck hair or human hair. As I said in the other videos, BCAAs increase the rate of the cell's capacity for protein synthesis. It aids in muscle recovery and growth, lean mass, and fat loss. This works with the isolate above, allowing even faster absorption in the bloodstream during the post-workout period. So basically, studies have shown that athletes that take BCAAs have significantly less muscle breakdown after exercise, and they recover faster, basically down to the downregulation of cortisol. Now let's move on to L-glutamine and L-carnitine. Glutamine increases protein and BCAA synthesis. You might be starting to see the common theme here for Post-Edge. Everything in these shakes basically focus on recovering, increasing protein synthesis, and glutamine is an amino acid in itself and is drastically reduced in the body after an intense workout. So bringing your glutamine levels back to normal is crucial. Now L-carnitine is a naturally produced amino acid found primarily in red meats. And it's a fantastic NO2 producer. Now, L-carnitine uses the roles of fatty acid transport into the cell's mitochondria for energy production. So basically, it promotes fat loss and enhances it at an enhanced rate, so your body can use fatty acids for energy. This makes it a non-stimulant fat burner, so you'll see that a lot. It also decreases the amount of androgen cells in the receptor muscles, which binds to testosterone. Basically means bigger growth and more strength. Every post-workout, you will see obviously it's creatine also, but Post-Edge has 1.5 creatinine, and it's buffered. So basically, that means you won't get the bloat from the cheap creatines. And that's what I prefer because I can't handle that stuff. I really, really have a bad time with it unless it's really high-quality stuff. So there's a lot much less GI stress with creatinine and a lot less water retention compared to the other creatine monohydrates out there. My other favorite is ALI, alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic is an antioxidant and a cofactor in green vegetables. It is synthesized in small amounts in the body, where it helps to turn glucose into energy. This helps basically help creatine uptake, produce energy, and when it's consumed with simple carbohydrates, it speeds up everything, and insulin is released, and basically nutrients start uptaking a lot better in the bloodstream, and you start to grow. Now, vitamin D3. I have been watching a ton of studies and reading studies that show we are almost all vitamin D deficient. So I was extremely happy when I saw Post-Edge's ingredient list. Stan Efford in the Rhino has been ranting about vitamin D deficiency for years, and we should all get our blood work. And we should check for simple other vitamin deficiencies that can be rectified pretty easy. Now, vitamin D maintains plasma and testosterone levels, aiding in muscle strength, fat loss. Vitamin D is a huge immune system booster, and it's just great for brain health. Now, post-edge added another item is bioprene. And as mentioned, everything in this product is focused towards faster and just overall absorption of other ingredients. Now, when used, studies show that gastrointestinal absorption of all those nutrients increased dramatically when used with bioprene. So that's what I throw it in. The control group in the study used 5 milligrams. Post-edge uses 5 milligrams. Now, last but not least, the anti-inflammatory matrix that LionEdge has developed has a tremendous help on my tendonitis in both my elbows. I was taking half the ingredients already before even finding post-edge. So to see these included in the post-workout shake was exactly what I needed. Now, they all have been studied and have a similar, if not have the same effect on inflammation than the discussed in counterparts NSAIDs. They have ingredients like ginger, bromelain, and a few other items they call their LionEdge Nutrition Absorption Matrix. Ginger alone is a very potent anti-inflammatory, which has been shown to reduce muscle pain after intense physical activity. A study done by the University of Miami compared the effects of ginger extract with placebo in 247 osteoarthritis patients in their knees, and ginger actually reduced pain in about 40% of the patients over the placebo. Now, bromelain is a natural protein. It's basically from pineapples and was first reported as anti-inflammatory in use of rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis patients in 1964. But as you know, Big Pharma doesn't really want you guys using anything like that. They push their horrible medications on us. They make havoc on the body. So bottom line, Monstars, post-workout nutrition is extremely important to your success, whatever your goals may be. You need to keep nutrition a priority and be honest with yourself. If you don't have a perfect diet, you need to focus on improving it. One of the ways to use the proper health is by using the right nutrients when you need to. And post-workout shake is vital to my success because it works for me. Some people may be able to get to work out and then go home with a big steak. I personally can't. And if I can start recovery process early on and I want to start healing, that's what I want to do. And post-edge doesn't give me that disgusting bloat. So by the time I do get home, usually about an hour and a half later, I'm starving. So I can have a nice meal. So make nutrition your priority, Monsters, and watch your body reward yourself. Know what you're putting into your body and know why you're putting it there. Listen, I know this stuff is very expensive and costs a ton. But this is what you want to do. There's a major difference between quality and quantity in this industry. And you need to find a balance. Train smart, not harder, Monsters. Make muscles, not excuses.